You're listening to the Get Better At podcast, bringing you tips to live a happier, healthier, more productive life each day of the week from experts in the Popexpert.com marketplace.
Is fear crippling your ability to find happiness, move forward, or take a chance in life? Today, with tips from Holman, we're going to learn how to cope with fears and move forward. Roy is an experienced yoga and meditation teacher based in Everett, Washington. He began his inner journey in 1995 when he discovered the world of meditation and yoga. He began teaching in 2000 and has since been leading classes and yoga retreats focused on the grounded, breath-connected, meditative, flowing traditional hatha yoga. And now, 7 ways to conquer your fears. Whether it's the fear of life, death, loss, or growing old, we all have some fears of our own. Perhaps it's the fear of failure, change, or of giving up control. Many of us have deep fears related to any number of common phobias: public speaking, spiders, heights, and more. There are certainly many authentic reasons why we would have fear in our lives. Some may be disconnected from nature, from loved ones, or even from ourselves. Countless circumstances can translate into justifiable fears, especially when our minds, rather than our hearts, are in control. Georgia O'Keeffe said, "I've been absolutely terrified every moment of my life, but I never let it keep me from doing a single thing I wanted to do." What are you afraid of? Do you let it stop you from living your life to the fullest? Physiological or biological fear is natural in its most elemental form. Fear is part of the sympathetic nervous system's fight or flight response. It tells us there is danger. For example, a bear or tiger on the prowl nearby. Feelings work faster than thought, so we need this intuitive, gut-level emotion to get our attention quickly. Unfortunately, most of the modern-day situations do not require fighting or escaping, so we've become prone to freezing when presented with fear. The energy that would have been dispersed by fighting or escaping gets locked up in our minds, and we end up with a secondary type of fear, an overly stimulated angst or worry. Our sympathetic nervous system is not meant to be turned on for so much of our life, and over the course of time, this contributes to stress and burnout. Here are 7 ways to embrace and conquer the fears you meet in life. Number 1, intuition. Move from your head to your heart. The head, your center for the mind and ego, will often lead you astray and create unjustified fears. If you are afraid and ego is in control, you have every reason to be afraid. Follow your heart and listen to how you truly feel in situations throughout your life. You'll realize that most of our fears can be set aside through simply remaining calm and trusting our own abilities. Number 2, Sangha, community. Alone, we are weak and afraid. Being with those who seek truth and are willing to acknowledge their own personal power in controlling life's circumstances will empower us to act in the same way, facing fears head-on. Number 3, presence. Connect to nature and to yourself. If you are honest and allow yourself to be truly present at the moment you feel fear, it's much easier to focus on channeling that energy into a positive reaction. Number 4, know yourself. Do yoga, meditate, or pray. Know your true, loving self and spend time each day connecting with who you really are deep down. You will be much more aligned with what you want to accomplish in life and how to go about defeating your fears. Number 5, you're not a victim. Know that you play the largest role in creating your destiny. We are all co-creators of our own lives. No matter the obstacle in your path, there is always a way through to achieving your goals. It's important to remain proactive and stay in the mindset that you are going to make it through any trial and tribulation that comes your way. Number 6, Clear fear with energy. It's important to heal yourself from the life traumas we experience on a daily basis. There are countless ancient and new healing modalities that provide incredible long-term health benefits without the drawbacks of crippling side effects. Vibrational or sound healing, chanting, emotional freedom techniques, eye movement desensitization technique, and the oneness blessing are all worth looking into if you're struggling with fear. Number 7. Face and feel your fears. This is the most important point I want to make. In order to truly overcome a fear for good, we need to face and feel that fear fully and have the experience of overcoming it firsthand, in order to put it behind us. Sri Bhagavan said, "Fear is the greatest obstacle on the spiritual path. Confront your fears." Each day, push yourself to face and feel one fear. Take a few deep breaths and feel truly present in your body. Ask yourself what you're currently afraid of. Identify that fear and just be with the fear for a few moments. You do not have to do anything with it, and you don't have to set any expectations. Just feel it fully. Breathe into it, honor it, thank it, then let it go. We need to stretch our comfort zone in order to push away all fear. Practice facing your fears fully, not avoiding them. When afraid, take 3 deep breaths and ask yourself, is there really anything to be afraid of? You do not have to face all of your fears at once or re-traumatize yourself, but begin to face your fears one by one, and you'll see that there truly is nothing to fear. Today's episode of Get Better At brought you insight and tips from Roy Holman. Find Roy on Popexpert.com and meet him for a live one-to-one video session. And find and follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Popexpert.
The information conveyed in this podcast is for informational and entertainment purposes only and is not suitable for medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment.
Thanks for joining the Get Better At podcast, presented by Popexpert.com. We bring you insights from experts to help you get better at life, work, and play, one day at a time.